So I guess you may as well start by just telling us a little bit about yourself. And I mean, I'm sure it's going to be mostly mutual subscribers, but yeah, tell
Hey,
us a little bit
hey,
about yourself.
Sean, I see ya. Um, um, yeah, okay. Reader's Digest version. Um, um, I'm Tim Lambert, and um, yeah, I've been on Substack. Actually, my 24th birthday will be my first full year of Substack, July 12th.
I'll keep that in mind.
But yeah, I don't look 24 by any means, but
Uh, I hear all sorts of things about me too. Everybody either thinks I'm like my age or they think I'm like 20. And it's like, well, I'm not 20 anymore, but I appreciate the compliment. I get a lot of like, oh, you look like you're 20 or 21, and I'm like, I'm almost 30. It's not a huge difference, but I guess it's not a bad thing. So what got you into Substack?
I just got I just wanted to um um write more and not just sell my stuff outright. Um uh, People say build a career, no, build a um loyal base of people who like your stuff,
Yeah,
and then maybe someday along the line you can make cash
yeah, yeah,
off
yeah.
of it. And I mean, I'm not in it for the fame. I love writing.
Right.
um there are a lot of people on YouTube that are in it for the fame, and their stuff's soulless. And
Yeah. You can tell when somebody's in it just for the money, right? When they don't really have any passion in it.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah, we could talk about that guy. I don't like that guy very much. He's like one thing that really rubbed me the wrong way about him is he did a video where he was like, "I have less money than you. I give all my money away." And it's like, bro, no, you don't have less money than me. When I have $0, there's nothing I can do. I fucking have to not eat or not pay a bill or, whereas he has all that leverage in the world. He can go loan $1 million right now. So he really rubs me the wrong way in a lot of ways, but yeah, he's the same. He's like, yeah, he's just in it for the fame.
Is it all right if I um link you
Yeah,
my
absolutely.
YouTube?
And send it to me too. I can throw it on my account. Just DM it to me as well.
Yeah.
Um,
After I say I'm not in it for the fame, I plug my channel.
you gotta plug. You gotta sell yourself a little bit, or nobody will see it. I don't see any problem in that. Just Sean said he's about as genuine as gas station sushi. Yeah, that's just it, right? Like, not you, Mr. Beast.
I I I understand. Yeah, I
Yeah,
am.
yeah. So, have you always kind of been into trains and stuff? Like you do other stuff. What other stuff do you do? What other stuff do you do? I guess I should start with or enjoy. I know you like music. I know you like trains. That's the two that I know about.
Okay, I really enjoy. I work at a restaurant,
Okay.
um, soup salad and sandwich place called Cafe Zupas,
Okay.
and I worked there for, well, this is going to be my 4th year.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, and I just enjoy helping people with whatever they need.
right, right.
And I'm not afraid to, not on here, I'm not afraid to plug people I believe in.
No, I've seen that, man. You're very, very supportive of everybody in your community. You're very supportive of my work. Um, very supportive of Fiona and Stefan, and you're a sweetheart.
Spam liking is my love language.
I do it too. I do it too. I definitely do the same thing. And it's funny because I'll sometimes, like, if there's a person that I like reading, I'll like their thing before I even read it. And then I read it and I'm like, oh, well, it makes sense I liked it.
Hey, Andy.
Hi, Andy. Good to see you. And if anybody has any questions or comments or whatever, just throw them in the chat. I'll get to them. But so you love helping people. You mentioned on one of my lives that you are big into basketball.
I am, yes.
Nice. What got you into that? Is it just something that kind of is around, or
Yeah, it was around. I like playing it growing up. I still do.
yeah?
I'm gotten friend um became friends with a local college basketball coach because I work at a college.
Okay.
I at a at one of the cafeterias. And after my shift, I go to the gym and play basketball. I now average over 50% in my shooting.
Really?
Um, yeah.
That's pretty good, dude.
Not to brag.
I take about 20 shots before I get one in. I'm not very good. I can get a corner shot, like when you're on that block on the corner and you hit the corner of the
Baseline,
square and it goes in. Yeah, I can do
but
those, but when it comes to like any other shot, I'm not very good.
after the after my basketball session, I usually go upstairs to the offices and poke my head in and say, "Hey, coach! Hey, coach! Hey, coach!" Um,
Nice.
I but then I um crash in the um communication director's office and wait until my mom picks me up.
Nice.
I still live with my mom even at almost 24 years of age. But
Hey, dude, I lived with my parents until I was, well, I moved out of their house when I was 18 and lived with my grandma's for a bit and then my cousins for a bit. And then I moved back into their place when I was 19. Lived there until I was about, I think, 23 or 24. And then I moved up to Edmonton to my sister's house,
I
and I
I
lived
have a
there
friend
for
from
about 6 months.
Grand Prairie.
Sorry, what was that?
I have a friend from Grand Prairie,
Grandpa?
Alberta.
Oh, shoot. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty far up north. That's actually about where my cousin lives. It's about eight
Yeah.
hours from. Um,
If you pull up the map, I can show you the general. Oh, I'll pull up the map and show you the general area of where I am. The general.
I
If
mean,
you're
you already know where I am. When we were talking about trains the one time, I told you the train line, and you nailed exactly the town that I'm in. Do you remember that?
yeah, the train line is named
Yeah.
after the town that you're from.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm close to that town. I'm actually technically in a different town, but it's the town that I work in. So I was like, dang, this dude knows trains better than I know anything.
And I stare at the map in my bed before I go to sleep.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I can't say much. I fall asleep to videos of guys tearing apart engines. Um, and I have no interest in being a mechanic as a career because I've done it before and it's really tedious and doesn't pay that great at the end of the day. But I am very interested in how vehicles work and how they, you know, how they come apart and what the different engines do. And I'm pretty obsessed on cars, and so I can't say much. Like I say, I pretty much fall asleep. There's this one guy that he tears down blown up motors, and I don't know why it puts me to sleep because it's interesting, but it's also he's so um just like monotone and doesn't really joke that much that it just puts me right to sleep. Oh wow. Um no, I can't see it on my thing right now, but
So basically, where I am looks like where you are.
oh
I'm
yeah.
so sorry. It's weird
I didn't
when
know you
I
could even do that, to be
share
honest with you,
the
dude.
screen.
I didn't know
But
you could share screens on
in
this.
real life,
Yeah. Oh, did you freeze? I think you froze. I don't know. I don't. Am I frozen? It's possible I'm frozen too. That's really cool though. I didn't know you could do that because yeah, I'd love to share more screen things. Oh shoot, yeah, he did crash. Damn it. Um, let's see if I can add him again. Okay, I'm not frozen. Yeah, he crashed, so I don't know. Substack is very buggy. I love Substack, but I wish it wasn't so buggy. Sorry, man, that must have crashed on you for some reason. Substack's really weird.
could we start over? Because yeah, I'm not gonna share my screen
Yeah, no,
because
no, don't worry. No worries, man. We don't have to share screens or nothing like that.
yeah, I don't want to botch this again.
Oh, shoot. Try one more time here. Man, do you ever just get like, oh, there we go. You're back?
Yup, round round two.
Yeah.
um,
This Substack's so glitchy, man. I struggle with it sometimes. Today it deleted all of my notes, my drafts. Like I had about 100 drafts, and it wouldn't show them. But then when I went on the browser, it shows my drafts. So they're not deleted; they're just not showing up. It's weird. And I mean, I don't. I have a bunch of drafts because I'm not really sure if I want to post them. There's some jokes where I'm like, okay, that's maybe not the best, and I kind of think about it for a bit because I don't want to offend anybody, right? But
I'm not easily offendable.
that is fair. That is fair. But like, there's one that's kind of funny. It's basically like, you know, Musk is a trillionaire, so and he has everything that people think is good, but he's the biggest loser. Like everything that society says is good, money and wives and whatever, and he's the biggest loser I know. And I'm like, I don't really want to get into politics though. So I haven't posted that one because I'm kind of like,
I'm not triggered by political views.
no, I know, but I keep away from it on my thing. I keep away from really anything that my page is supposed to be about healing, connection, and coming together despite the man and despite it all. But I also like putting jokes on there because I think I'm funny.
I I kind of think I'm funny too.
Oh, you're hilarious, dude. Um, yeah,
Ignorance and apathy. I
ignorance is happening. Yeah,
don't know, and I don't care.
there you go. There you go. Um, so what got you into trains?
I've just been in close proximity over the years with them, and
Right.
done. Oof.
I grew up in a very small town, a town of about I want to say 80 people, and the train goes right through that town. And my mom's house is so close to the train tracks that it shakes with the train coming through. It's kind of hilarious. And it was always cool as a kid because you got to sit there and watch the train come through and look at all the vandalism on the carts, and it's just this big, powerful thing, right? Like I feel like that was part of my reason why I got into engines and vehicles and stuff like that was the train going through. I was never big into the trains, to be honest with you. I got more into the cars, but trains are cool too.
Is it all right if I get something real quick? Um,
Yeah. You're good, man. You're good. Hello, hot dog Hank. I like your name. Yeah, we used to go put coins under the wheels too. That's awesome. Yeah, pennies, and somebody told me as a kid that it's a federal crime to do that, and I'm not sure if it is. I'm still not sure if it is. I Andrew said that they used to go watch the old train go by and honk the horn every night. It was a ritual. They used to put pennies under the wheels. I used to do that as a kid too. I heard that it's a federal crime as a kid though, so I stopped doing it. I'm not sure if it actually is. I
no,
know
it's um,
you're not supposed to go on train tracks because it's the property of the railway and it's trespassing. I do know that, but
well, yeah, but yeah, and you're not supposed to derail a train like one guy did last year in Nebraska.
oh really? How do you do that? Just like rocks or
Flip the switch that was unlocked.
oh, and you switch the switch?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
So that yeah.
Yep. I don't think a
And
coin would derail a train, but I always got told by adults that defacing a piece like a coin from the mint is a federal crime for some reason. I never understood that because like you can lose coins and that's not a crime. So, anyways, just a funny offside. I
it
yeah.
it is it is a federal crime in um the US.
Oh, well, maybe it is a federal crime. Then maybe they weren't lying. We were little criminals there, Andy. Who
In the
knows?
States.
Yeah,
Um
it's
um
probably the same in Canada, honestly.
US Code 18 Section 331 mutilation and um wow, I am uneducated. I can't pronounce
Oh,
this
you're
word.
fine, dude. You're fine.
And falsification of coins.
Oh, altering or mutilating a coin is only a crime if it's done with fraudulent intent. because pressed pennies are made for novelty and no longer used as legal tender. The process is perfectly legal. That's Canadian law, though. So yeah,
Speaking of weird laws,
yeah.
where I was born and raised for a time, Oregon. Um,
Yeah.
there's a petition on the ballot to ban hunting.
Oh, interesting. I that's a weird one for me because I believe that hunting is the most ethical way to get meat. Like a lot of meat farms are pretty unethical with the way they treat their livestock. So hunting is the most ethical way, but I also don't own a gun or a license or any of it, so I can't really say much.
But
It's,
but um but at the same time, back when I lived there the second time in
yeah,
the 20 teens, they decriminalized hard drugs.
yeah. It's a very similar attitude to what Canada's going through. In British Columbia, hard drugs are decriminalized, and
What
they're
about
trying to do
Alberta?
it. Alberta, no, we're very Alberta's very conservative and very redneck. It's kind of like the Texas of Canada. So it probably would never happen here, but there's other issues here that we have, like
What
underfunded healthcare and all sorts of stuff like that.
I love, I from what I've heard from your premiere, I love her.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't really love any of the I
I
don't love
mean,
any politicians, to be fair.
no,
I'm very
I love what she stands for. I don't know her as a person,
right.
but
I've I've heard good things, but I honestly really try to avoid as much of that stuff as possible because I don't like any of them. Like I don't like our current government in Canada, and I don't
Carney,
like the other option. No, I don't like Carney, but I also don't like our other option, which
Polyev,
was supposed to be Polyev. Polyev is in my jurisdiction. He's the one that this is the jurisdiction where when he lost out on his riding in his jurisdiction, he came to this jurisdiction because he knew that we would vote for conservative if it was a rock. Um, which both sides have some things that are good to say, but I don't like either of them because both of them are just in there for the intent of themselves. That's my opinion, though. I'm very libertarian is how I would describe myself, but I also do believe the government should pay for roads and should pay for healthcare. But there's a lot of things that the government should take their hands off of, in my opinion. But the
I'm
conservatives
different
don't
when
have
it
it
comes.
right.
I'm different when it comes to healthcare. I'm for private business, but whole other
Fair enough.
that's a whole
I think
other
people.
rabbit hole. And my dad
I
said
think
he'd like this to last an hour and a half, and it wouldn't if we if
yeah.
we had that conversation. So
Well, I mean, the thing is I wouldn't mind if there was the option to have private healthcare because the public healthcare in Canada is brutal. They didn't treat me very good when I had seizures. I didn't get into anything for 6 months. I didn't see a specialist for 8 months. Didn't get an MRI till 10 months after I had a seizure. And they couldn't find anything wrong with me because lo and behold, I hadn't had a seizure in months. So there's good and there's bad, but I don't really want to get too much into it because, like I say, I try to be as apolitical on this thing as possible because I just I don't think any of them have good intentions. Any politicians, but that's me. That's my opinion. There was one good politician. He lived in what's that country? Jose Mujica or something like that. He's the president of Uruguay from 2010 to 2015. He lived in a house with no running water, and basically lived like how most of his citizens lived, and reduced poverty rate by a huge amount. Donated a ton of money. He was really good. He refused a salary. He was the one politician that I like. Other than him, I don't really love politicians. You have another publication. You mentioned that in the thing there. What's your other publication?
The Nerdy Rail Fan.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to grow that. I've got 12 subscribers
Oh,
on
okay.
that.
Fair
It's my
enough.
train one. I basically have three.
Oh, okay. So what are your three? You have this one, right? Your main one.
Yeah.
And then what are the other two?
The train one and the basketball one.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I just subscribed to the railway one. Um, yeah. So
Thank you.
what do you do in your YouTube then? Is it kind of the same things your Substack somewhat, or
Yeah, it's videos of trains. And
okay?
fun fact, you
Yeah.
won't be the only Canadian that subscribed to me.
Okay.
Like a vast majority of my subscribers are from the north.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Mostly from Ontario and um
There's a lot more population in Eastern Canada. There's a lot more people there. Um, like Ontario, population. Ontario has 16.1 million, whereas Alberta has 5 million. So we're a third of the size. And a lot of our 5 million, a lot of them are farmers and stuff like that. So the internet isn't really, they use the internet for what they have to. But I have a lot of friends that pretty much literally only use the internet for emails. Different world, man. Different world. Whereas Ontario, there's a lot more tech. There's a lot more city. There's a lot more, you know, um,
and in BC probably.
BC too. Yeah. Although BC, I guess BC's got some decent amount of population, but they're more internet savvy and more cultured, I guess I should say. I don't know what their population is though compared to Alberta, because there's a lot of. Sorry, I had to go get my charger. There's a lot of forest and stuff. So, but they're also one of the biggest provinces. So, oh yeah, they're about the same as Alberta, 5.6 million. So, about the same. But more people on the internet in BC than there is Alberta. Like I say, there's a lot of farmers out here that even their son, like I've got a friend, him and his dad and his wife don't have Facebook. They don't, they have emails, but yeah, aside from emails, and I think Pat reads the weather, they don't really use the internet that much. So it's kind of crazy. News, probably. I think they do watch news, but that's really about it. Um, so what got you into food service?
Honestly, my parents saying that I need a job.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Valid. Um, yeah, I mean, I can't lie. I got into food service for different but similar reasons. I needed a job to feed my habit, so that's why I got into it. But um, yeah. So, what state do you live in again?
Idaho.
Idaho. Okay, trying to remember. Idaho. That's not too far. That's below, not right below Alberta, isn't it? I can't
No,
remember.
it's a hop, skip, and a jump away. Um, we
Maps.
we are
Yeah, so you are right below
Cranbrook,
Cranbrook. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
and then
So
Lundbeck.
okay, yeah.
If you wanna
Uh,
hop the border
yeah,
into Alberta, then Lundbeck, and then it's an extra 10 hours to Calgary, or
yeah.
um a little more to Edmonton. Um
Yeah, Edmonton's about 3 hours from Calgary. Or 2.5, I think, if you're taking the Kiwi too. Yeah. I kinda wanna take a road trip. Probably not this summer, maybe next summer, but I also want to go to the UK. But I want to go from here to how is that? From here to Oregon, through Idaho to Utah.
ooh, let me know when you're in the area, because I
I
want to.
will. I mean, it might take me a couple of years, but I kind of plan to do a drive slash camping thing through there.
There's a there's a wilderness campground, Sucker Creek.
Okay.
That's like half hour from where I am. I'm
Okay.
I'm by I'm by a lake,
Okay. Nice.
but um before you catch any fish, um
Yeah.
don't be um don't be scared if they have one eye, or
Okay,
uh
they're a little bit weird looking.
it's like it, um so yeah, irrigation and pesticides go in the lake.
Okay, yeah. So you probably don't want to eat those fish, but
Yeah,
you can catch them.
but they're clean from pests, so
They're
that's one
clean from
thing.
pests. There you go. No
But
pests in them fish. That's
no,
awesome.
I'd rather have chemical free.
Yeah. I don't fish a whole lot, man. To be honest with you, as much as a country guy I am, I don't really hunt and I don't really fish. I don't mind hunting and fishing. I don't have a problem with it. I just don't tend to do it a lot.
Eating, fishing, living every day.
No, not hunting, fishing. I mean, I'm living every day, but not hunting, and fishing. No. Problem with here is a lot of our lakes are not. Like you have to go pretty far north to get good lakes around here. There's a couple of them that are okay that are
Lake
within like
Louise.
a couple hours, but Lake Louise, that's a couple few hours away. I don't know. Can
Yeah.
you fish Lake Louise? I don't know if you can. You probably can. Never really considered that. But no, you want to go up north to like where your buddy is, Grand Prairie area, and there's a lot of little lakes up there. But like for example, there's like Pine Lake and Buffalo Lake, and they're all just kind of they're shallow, gross sloughs, in my opinion, at least.
Um, but
Wabaman's okay.
if
Not sorry, go ahead.
sorry, I cut
No,
you
you're
off.
good.
I cut you
You're
off
good.
at the pass. Um, um. So fair warning if you're traveling I-84. Um, east of Boise.
Yeah.
Um, it's going to be sagebrush, and you're gonna wonder when will this ever end.
Yeah. It's pretty intense highway, is what you're saying.
No, 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 no. Like really flat, boring. Like when is this gonna
Oh.
end?
Oh, so like Saskatchewan a little bit, a little bit.
Oh,
It's okay. I've dealt with roads like that.
and if you go further east,
Yeah.
then it's worse.
Fair,
Like
fair.
like through Wyoming. Well, okay, through southern Wyoming. Northern
Right,
Wyoming is what I'd recommend.
right, right,
Northern Wyoming is I-90, but
right.
southern Wyoming and Nebraska, it's boring until you reach Cheyenne, and
Right.
there's one mountain pass.
There's a great song about that. I can reach Cheyenne, or how does that go?
I can still
Um,
make Cheyenne.
I can still make Cheyenne. It's a great song. It's sad, but it's a great song. You know music really good, man. What got you so into music? I
Honestly,
love, I love, I love your musical references. By the way, always keep doing them. Sometimes I might not catch them because I'm not quite thinking about it, but I love them.
oh, is that Sprite?
Yeah, it's ginger ale, cheap, no name brand ginger ale. Bacheloring it up.
Fun fact, Canada Dry is not from Canada.
No, it's not. This one's not Canada Dry. This is Western Family. It's the cheap no name brand. I wonder if it's made in Canada though. It might not be. Oh yeah, made in Canada from imports. So kind of
um,
Canada.
but
Yeah. So yeah, what got you into music? Sorry, I cut you off.
I honestly enjoyed listen listen I listen to a lot of different kinds of music. I um maybe a DJ next year.
Oh,
Um
really?
uh I yeah, it's gonna be at a community radio station in Ontario, not Canada,
Oh,
Oregon.
wow, that would be
Ontario,
cool.
Oregon is about an hour away from us.
Right.
And um yeah, a um and it's at and the radio station's called Four Rivers Community Radio. It's in Upstart.
Okay.
Um that I um I actually like flipping through the radio and seeing what's there, because
Right.
you'll never know what new stations pop up.
Right. Right. Alberta, Canada has a very interesting regulation on radio stations. I don't know if the States has anything like this. I'm going to look it
Just
up
don't cuss
specifically.
on the radio.
Hey, sorry?
And here it's like say the station ID and don't cuss.
Right, right. Yeah, no, there's a regulation here in Canada that they have to play a certain percentage of Canadian music. Um, so there is a lot of Billy Talent, Red Hot, or not Red Hot Chili Peppers, Billy Talent, the Tragically
Tragically
Hip,
hip.
I'm trying to think of some other really big Canadian ones that they play
Rush,
all the time. Rush, yeah, I was just about to say that one.
Mariana's Trench,
They don't play much of that. I would actually
Wild
be happy if they
Rivers.
played. I would love it if they played more Mariana's Trench, to be honest with you. And the thing is when they pick those bands, they always pick the same songs. They don't pick any of the good ones. So like with Billy Talent, they play Rusted from the Rain every time. And it's like it drives me mad. There's four good albums and two pretty good albums, and we have to play Rusted from the Rain. It just drives me crazy. And I
Um,
mean, I didn't mind the song when it came out, but it's so overplayed now.
what about Shania Twain?
They do play Shania Twain, and you know what? That one I can get down with. That one I love me some Shania. Um,
Yeah, she's from the Toronto area.
oh, I didn't know that. Okay, that makes sense. 35% of the popular music broadcast each week has to be Canadian content. Um,
Because of C11.
no, this has been for a long time. This has been for as long as I can remember. CBC, the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, does at least 50% as well. And then, yeah, there's standards on how much is Canadian music. So what they do is they spam Rush and Billy Talent and the Tragically Hip. And I hate to say it, I don't like the Tragically Hip very much. The voice annoys me.
What? I've never heard any Billy Talent. They don't play it down here. They don't play
No.
him down here.
Well, they have a really good. I think you like rock, right? Like that's one thing that you do enjoy.
Yeah, they play a lot of Billy Idol down here.
Oh yeah, Billy Idol's good. I love Billy Idol.
With
If you
a
don't know
rebel,
Billy
yeah,
Talent,
she cried more, more,
Mo,
more.
mo, with a rebel yell. Mo, 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 mo. If you want to try to
Mhm.
listen to some Billy Talent, I'd recommend the first four albums, but I really like the fourth album, and it's literally Billy Talent 4.
But
Or is it Billy Talent 3?
I only listen to Billy Idol in the midnight hour.
More, more, more. You just want more of Billy Idol, my man.
It's a good day to
That's awesome.
it's, it's a great day to start again.
No, sorry. Billy Talent 3 is the album that I meant to recommend. Sorry, not Billy Talent 4. That doesn't exist. They have songs like Saint Veronica, White Sparrows, Tears into Wine. Ironically, Rusted from the Rain's on that album, but lots of really good songs. I think you would quite enjoy them if you like rock and
What
roll.
what about Bachman Turner Overdrive?
Bachman Turner Overdrive. I feel like I should know that one. Bachman Turner Overdrive.
1960s, 1970s. They're from Canada too.
Okay.
Taking care of
Oh, they did
business.
Taking Care of Business. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Taking Care of. I had no idea that was a Canadian band. Hell yeah. Taking care of business every time. Taking care of business. It's all
And then
right.
what about April Wine?
April. Oh, that's Canadian too, isn't it? They do Life in the Fast Lane a lot on the radio. That's
No,
April
that's
Wine, right?
Eagles. That's American. Life in the Fast Lane is the Eagles, and they're from
Is
LA.
it Eagle? Oh, I didn't know that. I'm trying to think the April Wine song. I think Roller is the one they play a lot. That's the one I was thinking of, not
Roar.
Life in Fast Lane. I think. I'm gonna have to look it up here. See,
How
but
does it go? You're gonna hear me roar?
I'm just gonna give you a quick snippet of it because I think that's the one that they play a lot of. Yeah. No, this one?
No.
No, so Lily.
I
Telling
was
all the boys she's ready to give it all away. Yeah,
last
she's a roller. Yeah. I'm rolling, baby, my. You know?
last song I was playing was Rough Rider Anthem by DMX.
Hell yeah. Do you like a lot of DMX? I like some of his stuff. I'm a big
Oh,
fan
oh.
of X Gonna Give It to You.
What?
What? Yeah, it's a great song. What other so do you have a favorite artist, or do you just have like such a broad um musical taste that you
I
don't really have favorites?
I have a broad musical taste.
I can tell, to be honest with you. You've mentioned a lot of things that most people don't really know about.
Carly
Um,
Rae Jepsen is gonna release a new album this year. I
oh,
can't
really?
wait.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be awesome. Um,
Um yeah, she
she's Canadian
um
too, apparently.
what?
She's Canadian too, apparently.
Yeah,
I didn't know
from
that.
Mission, British Columbia.
Huh. I honestly did not know Carly Rae Jepsen was Canadian. Hell yeah.
Most of the artists that I know, artists from Canada that I listen to, are from Western Canada.
Yeah. I mean, Nickelback's from Alberta.
Yeah.
They're from
Um,
Hannah. And it's actually kind of funny because there's this thing going on. I don't know if it was worldwide or if it was just Alberta, but there's kind of hate going on for him. I don't know why. Like, yeah, Chad's, a dope smoking party animal, but you don't got to hate on a fella for being a dope smoking party animal, right? But yeah, there's a lot of hate for them for a long time. It was weird because they make good music. There's nothing wrong with their music. I love
what about
Nickelback.
Justin Timberlake?
Uh, I don't really love that guy, but he's dating Katy Perry. Is that right? Yeah, Katy Perry. So I
Really?
mean,
He divorced?
yeah, Trudeau's. Sorry, do you mean Bieber?
Timberlake.
Oh, Timberlake. I'm sorry. I heard something else. Timberlake. No, I don't know much about Timberlake. I know some of his songs, but I don't know much about him.
Oh my goodness, his wife. Wow. Um,
Jessica Biel. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense.
but yeah, Bieber.
Bieber. Yeah,
Interesting story.
Bieber's Canadian as well. He's from Ontario. Mm. Is he still married to Haley? I think he is.
He is um yeah, yeah. For 8 years. Or
Yeah,
yeah.
2018. Yeah. Hmm.
Um
Yeah.
he was in Diddy's camp for a while.
Yeah, I know. Everybody was kind of involved with Diddy, unfortunately. If you were in the music industry, that was kind of the way to get in, from what I understand. which is unfortunate, but whatever.
But
Is what it is. Have you ever watched Trailer Park Boys?
Bubbles is
Probably not.
amazing. I love
Oh, you
Bubbles.
like? That's awesome. I love the Trailer Park Boys. That was what I grew up on was Trailer Park Boys and classic rock was mostly what was around me, like Led Zeppelin and Iron Maiden and Metallica, and
Hey Bubbles, I
then I
got a fish. I got I got a replacement fish. Where did you
yeah
get it? The store. It's not
yeah they're
alive.
trying to trick Ricky into
What?
thinking he still got his fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
that show
man.
is great. Apparently, the April Wine song is happening at karaoke right now. It's hilarious. I didn't know they were doing karaoke today. Oh well. Yeah.
um. Ah. Oh yes. 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 I found something. Phew. This is what I call light reading.
This is what you call. Let me throw it on my computer here. Um,
Light reading.
oh yeah, 230 pages. Jesus.
But you can go to page 89. Go to
Okay. Page 89.
go no, no, no. No. 56. 56.
56. All right. Sarcy Yard, Habulta. Oh, I know the Sarcy Yard, ironically, in Calgary. Three Hills Subdivision. Okay. So they go. Okay. Wow. That is my home grounds. There's one town in there that specifically mentioned that, yeah, my parents live in. There's the town I work in. Sarcy's in Calgary. Habulta's in. Not. Is Habulta in Calgary? I don't think so, but Sarcy definitely is. Interesting. Interesting.
And then the Alberta division.
Yeah.
So that was in the Edmonton division. It's um
Okay, yeah, Edmonton Division, Three Hills Subdivision.
and so uh, the Alberta division covers um Jasper National Park.
Okay, yeah.
Um the
Have
Wainwright
you
the
when
Wainwright
you
sub is the easternmost. So they they name the towns after no, they name the subdivisions after a town that it goes through.
right, right. Well, and to be honest with you, most of these small towns in Alberta had grain elevators or some sort of thing that the train went through for. Even the town that my parents are in, it's super tiny, but they used to have a grain elevator and all sorts of things. Um, doesn't anymore. It's just a ghost town now, but yeah.
Um, yeah, the and funny enough, Um, one subdivision, the Drumheller sub,
Yeah.
um, used to be a used to be part of an alternate main line, but
Okay.
with all the bridges and stuff, they didn't want to maintain it, so
Right.
they ripped up most of it, and it just goes to a grain elevator now
Yeah,
that
because they
no
go
one lives.
through Dinosaur Junction, Drumheller, Rosedale, Rosebud, Rockyford. Those are all in the area. All really small towns. I mean, Drumheller's all right. Drumheller's a decent, not a city really, but it's a decent sized town. And but like Rosedale's tiny, Rosebud's tiny, Lyetta is super tiny. It's a ghost town.
Wait a minute.
And
What are you looking at? The
I'm looking at Edmonton Drumheller subdivision.
what other do, do,
Page number 53.
no, I mean no. Uh, how are you getting there tiny?
Because I know these towns. I live
Oh,
around them.
oh,
I've been to all these towns. There. I mean, Rockyford's okay, but it's still like in the context of most small towns in Alberta are really small. Like Hannah's a city, Drumheller's technically a city, but I wouldn't really call it a city. It's too small. And then obviously the Sarcee Yard, that's in Calgary, or Edmonton. I can't remember. I feel like
no,
it's in Calgary.
um, yeah, that's Calgary, and
Yeah.
um, Edmonton um is a cruise swap spot on the Vancouver to Toronto
Oh, okay. Not
transcontinental
clear line.
through Jasper.
Right. Right. Oh,
I I
interesting.
I'm not Canadian, but I know I know these things because it's it, this is on my list of um lines that I want to cover someday on
Right. Right.
on a video. So
Well, if you ever want to know or want me to send you videos of the train going through some of those small towns, just hit me up because I'm pretty close to Rosedale and Delia and Rosebud and Rockyford and all the ones mentioned on the Three Hills one too. I'm pretty close to a lot of those towns
um
too. So
do you know? No, I think I've I was in contact with a guy who documented the Three Hills sub
okay,
heavily. Um, goes by the name of Robbie.
Robbie. Okay, I don't know very many Robbies, so
Um, and okay, wrong one. Oh, yeah. I just remembered I have jury duty. Um,
but
the last week of this month.
that close to you, or do you got to go pretty far away?
5 miles away, and I'm 5 miles away from town.
Okay, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Oh my goodness. I know I know this guy might be up your alley. I mean, I know you're kind of not into trains, but I'm initiating you. Um, KTRF.
ATR. Okay, let me see here. Copy that. Copy. Put that in there. Okay. Yeah, no, I've never seen this, but I would
His
definitely
latest
look more into
video is cool. It's a two trains meeting on a foggy night.
it.
Like
Okay.
zero light except for the headlights of his car.
Okay. That's cool.
Um,
70 miles an hour is pretty freaking quick.
yeah, that's a so that's a mail train.
Okay.
Um, so they carry UPS packages. They carry UPS packages from um um between Los Angeles and Chicago. That's the main line that this guy rail fan no, documents or rail fans. Um, I'm using the term rail fan both as a noun and a verb right
Okay.
now. Yeah.
You all right there?
Yeah, I need water because my voice is gonna
You can go ahead.
be
Yeah, go
fried
ahead.
after
Take your
this.
time, man.
I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Yeah, yeah. No worries.
All right, I have returned.
Oh yeah. Where's my water? I had one. Dude, there it is. There's water. You got water and ginger ale. I like I say, I've always found like the amount of weight and things that they can pull definitely fascinates me. I'm definitely not as into it as I am cars and trucks and stuff, but they're still cool. Pretty much anything with a motor is cool to me.
And the trains in my area
Yeah,
are getting to be 3 miles long.
that's a long train. I don't really know how long would the three hose line get to because I've seen it. I've definitely been stuck behind it for 5, 6, 7 minutes,
I
but
can I can ask. I'm part of the Alberta Rail Fans group on Facebook.
because I know like it's kind of funny. You can tell when the economy's up and when the economy's down. When the economy's up, you get super long trains. When it's not doing so great, they're short.
But um also the amount of traffic can fluctuate even if the economy is doing great.
It can.
Trains take their sweet time going to um destinations.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, it makes sense. They're hauling so much stuff they can take their time. Like, how many tons is a normal rail car? Like just one. I guess it depends on what it's hauling, right?
Yeah. I don't know a single rail car, but um I've heard trains through here that are 20,000 tons.
Right. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. I thought semis were heavy with their 60 to 100,000 pound. You know, when they're double trailering it, I think they get up to like 120,000 pounds. And some of our like big separators and stuff, they can get really heavy, and they'll have trucks on the front and trucks on the back to get through the mountains.
Yeah,
But
that's what the railroad does actually.
yeah, yeah, they have trains in the front and trains in the back. I've seen that quite a bit.
Yeah, they're remote
And then there's
controlled
sometimes ones in the
locomotive.
middle too.
Yeah, yeah. I've I've seen I've seen that, and other people have seen like 3 or 4 trains in one.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen oftentimes in the front there's two, and then there's one in the back,
No,
and
no, no, no,
sometimes
no,
one in the middle.
no, no,
Oh,
no.
like
3 or 4 individual trains being being coupled into one.
okay, I see. Yeah, yeah,
Um, yeah, that and it seems to be making them money, but the railroaders are like at the corporate office. The left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing.
yeah. They don't understand the logistics, but they're like, we need this many trains, and it's funny how that always works.
But I mean, Three Hill Sub gets like 6 to 8 trains a day. Um, um, fr- from what I remember,
Yeah,
people telling me, but my line gets 10 to 12.
yeah. We don't get a whole ton. We'll get like I guess we have had like 6 to 8 in a day before, but it's usually like 4 to 6. Then again, I don't hear them when I'm sleeping, so and I don't have them in the town I'm in anymore, but my mom's place does, and from what I remember, it was 4 to 6. But I also sleep really good through trains. Don't care that the house is shaking. We're rocking.
But if you get this, if you get something like this,
Yeah.
scanner, um, you can listen to the train crews talk to the dispatcher in Toronto, and
Okay.
um, the, and depending on how many crews call the dispatcher, that's how
Right.
many trains are running.
Right. Right. Right.
But like, um, so there are multiple ways to signal a no. There are multiple ways of governing track. We have signals. The Three
Okay.
Hills
Yeah.
Sub has basically they write down on a piece of paper, go here, don't go until you see this train. It's like it's a track. It's a they write down track warrants, and
Okay.
um I and not a lot of line almost no lines in my area do that anymore. No lines in my area do that anymore because
Okay.
they've upgraded to
Right.
basically like people 1,000 miles away on computers saying, "All right, guys, you can go here, you can go here, you can go." Yeah, it's like it's remote dispatching basically.
Right. Right.
Am I boring you?
No, no, you aren't boring me. I just have a couple messages I'm replying to. Um, but no. Sorry, lost train of thought. Lost train of thought. Huh? um,
I see what you did there.
yeah. I mean, I know that.
I like the way you do it right there.
I
Makes me stir.
Oh, buddy,
Have you've heard that song, right?
I have definitely heard that song.
I
Yeah,
like the way
yeah.
you do that right there.
Well,
Chingy.
it's really good that that you have so much interest in stuff like that, man. Like I say, for me, it's cars. I could tell you everything about older cars. Almost everything. Tell you a lot.
What about what about Tesla?
Tesla's, you know, they started by taking um, a Lotus and stripping it of its engine and its drivetrain and
What's a
putting
Lotus?
batteries and an electric motor into it. But Elon wasn't technically part of it back then. He bought himself into it. And so he actually made his money off of PayPal, I believe. And he used that money to buy into Tesla when it was two guys in a garage basically making a Lotus. I think it was, can't remember. It was a Lotus of some sort. And the first ones are actually really cool. The Lotus, or not the Lotus, the Tesla Roadsters. The first ones are really cool. I don't mind Teslas as a general rule. I don't love the Cybertruck. I think the Cybertruck's dumb. But just because I hate a man doesn't mean I have to hate, the Teslas. I hate the Cybertruck though. There's nothing about that thing that's good in my mind. It's a rolling dumpster.
Yeah, I saw the a couple in my area, and I thought they were military tech for a sec.
They're huge. It shocked me
I
how big they are.
I was like, wait, shouldn't that be on an Air Force base?
Yeah. Are we seeing something we're not
Did
supposed to be
someone steal
seeing
that from
here?
a military base? And
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
I should I look up to see if there are choppers chasing it because
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
secret
Somebody stole it from
military
the
tech?
military base. Yeah. Yeah. I like I say, definitely not my the trucks aren't my favorite, but the cars aren't bad. Cars are all right. It's maybe wouldn't be my choice for like a first vehicle, especially up here with all the cold. Um, but I would own one if I had a bunch of money and I wanted like a third vehicle or a fourth vehicle. I don't know. I probably would choose a Rivian over them though. I like Rivians more.
I don't drive, so
That's fair. That's fair. I
with my glasses, my eyesight's bad.
oh,
This
okay.
it's always been bad.
Right. Oh, that
When I
sucks,
was
man. I'm sorry.
younger, I had tunnel vision,
Oh, really? Fair enough. Fair
and
enough.
then with a couple rounds of vision therapy, basically like, can you track this finger? And
Right.
how many fingers am I holding? No. Um, I'm
Right.
that was a
Right.
joke. That was a joke. Like a
Yeah.
concussion.
Yeah.
How many fingers?
Yeah. How many fingers? Have you been drinking, sir? No.
Yes, sir. Just one.
Just one. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Guinness.
Yeah, I liked Guinness when I drank. It was good. It was
Yeah, they
good.
got a world record with that beer.
Oh yeah.
Oh, come on. You've never
Oh.
heard of the Guinness Book of World Records?
Oh yeah, and that was made by Guinness. Right, I forgot about that. Just like the Michelin star was made by the Michelin, like the tire company.
Yeah, it was like their travel guide.
Yeah, which is so interesting to me because I just assumed it was a different Michelin. But no, turns out it was a travel guide.
Um, yeah, and um, sometime now, I think this stream's going well. I
Yeah.
don't know if I don't know your work schedule, but sometime we got to do this again.
Yeah, sounds good, man. I work a lot and I go to the gym a lot and I tend to um go camping a lot during the summer. I won't be the next couple weekends, but I'm going to have I try to have a guest every Sunday. Um with the exception of last Sunday because I was in the woods. Um but yeah, absolutely, man. We'll have to do it again another time.
Oh, good, good. You're out of the woods.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're out of the woods and we're not going back for a little bit. A little bit. Um, I love the woods, man. That's my kind of happy place. I not the woods that you're talking about, but no.
I know. I'm um play, playing on words a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're not out of the woods yet, buddy. We're not out of the woods yet. Heck yeah, man.
I
But yeah,
miss,
I probably should go sooner than later here. I still got to make lunch for tomorrow. Um,
but but my little quip about we should do this again wasn't trying to wrap this up, but I know you've got stuff to do.
No, I know, buddy, I know. But I was gonna kind of try to wrap it up after we've been on for an hour and a bit now. Um, and like I say, I got to make supper and stuff. It's not that I want to stop. It's just I got stuff I got to do. I should have made I should have made lunch for tomorrow earlier, but I freeze all my food when I buy it. So that I don't, well, not all of it, but most of my food when I buy it. And so I had to thaw chicken, and I don't really like using the microwave to defrost, just because it kind of pre-cooks it a bit. Um, so
Yeah, once you get the food, you're like, stop, freeze. No,
yeah, yeah, I do. I am stop in the name of love. No,
yeah,
um,
lace your hands behind your head. No, um,
yeah, yeah, freeze. Yeah, put
spread
your
your
hands behind
legs.
your head.
Yeah. Is there anything
Yeah,
that
turn
might
around and
poke
walk
me?
towards the sound of my voice.
Yeah. Is there anything that might poke me? Any weapons? No.
Yeah.
Um,
You must watch a lot of those cop cams then, eh? I do too.
I I love Midwest safety.
Yeah, Midwest Safety is a good one. It is a good one. I've
I
watched
used
quite a
to
few of their videos.
I used to watch a lot of Explore with us,
Oh, okay, yeah, I've also seen some of those.
but I've learned that um murders aren't all that cops see. It's
Yeah,
like it's rare for something like that to happen.
it is. Yeah, it is.
But car chases anymore aren't real rare.
Yeah, no, they happen every day in LA, and I mean in the Midwest and really everywhere.
and and I've got a friend, um and he's got some friends in Canada, and you know, have you heard of the town Dawson Creek, BC?
Yep, absolutely.
That is a town for a true crime podcast.
Yeah, they have a lot of drugs from what I understand, and a lot of I think they have gangs and stuff too. So they're not. It's not the best town, but there's a lot of that in some of the smaller towns closer to the border. I mean, granted, Dawson Creek isn't really close to the border, but BC has a few towns like that. There's a lot of drug dealing and gangs in a lot of those smaller BC towns, which is unfortunate, but and I don't really understand why. But
But
I
the
mean,
it's like Appalachia in
yeah,
probably it's because of poverty.
it could be, but I mean, I live in a very small area where there isn't really much to do in terms of work, and there are people that use drugs and drug dealers and stuff, but not very much. Like in my town, for example, there is probably about 500 people. There are two known meth heads that have their own house. They go around and break into vehicles every once in a while, but there's nothing we can really do. There is a bar that sometimes there's bikers at, but
I
very rarely, and I'm not sure if they're just bikers that I don't think they're patch bikers. They're just bikers. And that's really about all the crime other than drinking and driving that happens here. There's a lot of
I
drinking and driving.
sorry.
No, you're
Uh,
good.
have you been to Lethbridge much?
Not a whole lot, but I've been there I've been there a bit. Yeah, my
I've
friend used to live there.
I've heard someone call it Meth Bridge,
Yep, that's a name that we call it. Meth is pretty big in Alberta.
and
Um, that's 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 the drug that's going around here, but it's not really that bad. Like I say, our town, there's two of them. In Three Hills, there's probably like 20, if even that. Um, it's pretty small league compared to, like I say, some of those small towns some small towns in Alberta are like that too, to be honest with you. But some of the small towns in BC, I think it's just because there's the mountains and the seclusion and stuff. Maybe they can hide out there, but yeah. Amy's in the Midwest in Nebraska. Okay. I think Alberta's a lot like the Midwest, but it is also kind of like it's a mixture of the Midwest and Texas.
um, but around here, in America now, the drug of choice is fentanyl.
Yeah, there's a lot of fentanyl here too, but that's more in the cities. Out here in the country, it tends to be more meth, which whatever, none of it's good, but yeah, like the bar in Three Hills, there's a few people that I know. Like the problem is in a small town, like I'm in a really small area. Like Three Hills is 2,500 people. Um, so you
Mine kind
know
of
who the
too.
meth heads are. So it's kind of like I know who uses that stuff. I probably even know who deals it, to be honest with you. But
Wow.
there's not much you can do. Um, I don't know for sure if I know who does it, but deals it. But pretty certain I have a clue who does. But there's not much you can do. Once they get rid of one person, somebody else takes their spot. And sometimes, that evil is an evil you know, whereas having somebody new come in is an evil you don't know. So that's my theory as to why, nothing really gets done about it, because if I know about it, the cops know about it.
And and the so I used to live in Portland, near Portland, Oregon,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
and I saw two people arguing at the bus station,
yeah,
and it looked like they had something in their systems that shouldn't have been,
yeah.
and they said, "Ah, we're just rehearsing for a play. Move along." Yeah,
Interesting.
new play going on now. Drugs.
Yeah, new play, a drug deal gone wrong. Come on down to theaters today. Yeah, I
It
mean,
was by a Greyhound bus station, and
yeah,
the and so the where so I lived in a town that was not in British Columbia,
yeah.
Vancouver, Washington,
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah,
and when I was at the Amtrak station there,
yeah.
um, someone asked me for a smoke.
I know.
Some vagrant
The
asked me for a smoke, and
one, oh, sorry, keep going.
and yeah, that I mean, that's the extent of my um wow, this person's sketchy stories.
So I mentioned that there's two guys that do a lot of meth here in this town, and that's the only two guys that really do that we're aware of in this town. There's a few in the next town over. It's not really huge, but it's big enough that it's around. And anyways, one morning I went out to go start my truck in the winter, and it was like, I don't know, in Fahrenheit, probably like 15 degrees. Like, it was cold out. And I go out and I start my truck, and I'm not paying attention because it's like 6:30 in the morning. Like, there shouldn't be anybody out walking in the cold at 6:30 in the morning. And one of the guys that does a lot of meth, walks up to me. I don't notice him, and he comes up behind me. He's like, "Hey, man, you got any smokes?" It like scared the crap out of me because I'm like, I'm in the middle of nowhere, man. Like 6 in the morning, and I'm like, "No, dude, I'm sorry, I don't smoke. I know I look like I do, but I don't smoke." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And he kind of moved on. They're pretty harmless guys, really, here, but it was still just hilarious. It's like 6 in the morning and it's freaking cold out, and you're wandering around looking for a smoke, my man. You're gonna be looking for a while. There's only 500 people in this town, and I bet you most of them don't smoke.
um, but but oh, what else? I've heard LA is bad, but I've not been in the neighborhoods where
Yeah, things are
it is,
sketchy.
because
Yeah, you don't want to really go there.
um
Out, out here, like Calgary, Edmonton, Lethbridge, they all have their fair share. But in my opinion, and I don't know if this is just the areas that I go to, the worst is Red Deer. It's like, I swear you go to that city and it's not even that big of a city. It's technically the smallest out of the ones I mentioned. Like Lethbridge is bigger, Edmonton's bigger, Calgary is bigger. But every time, I swear, there's people nodding off and I just don't like Red Deer very much. Hi, Hot Dog Hank. How are you, buddy?
Um, that um, I um, we use when we go to uh um California, we usually fly into Burbank,
Oh, okay.
and then go up to Fresno, um, or a little town called Tulare, Tulare,
Okay.
um, and yeah, homeless people from get bused from Sacramento to there,
Right.
because Sacramento doesn't want to deal with.
Yeah.
s-
Yeah.
Um,
There's a lot of that in the cities here, but out out here like Drumheller and Three Hills and all the kind of little towns around here, um, usually there's one or two people that like there's a few people that live in the motel, and those people are usually kind of on drugs and sketchy. There's a few people that live on what I assume is the dealers and the right people's couches. There's a few people that live in RVs at the campground, but there isn't really anybody that's particularly like on the streets in any of the towns around me, which is good. That's not to say there isn't homeless people out here. I probably just don't know about it, but it's pretty small out here.
and um, so there's a part of Spokane, Washington. Spokane is the major city that you go into if you are coming at Idaho
Right.
right
Okay.
from where you are.
Yeah.
This is a sketchy neighborhood in Spokane. Um, that I saw. No, my where my mom saw a guy staggering down the street, drinking something from a paper sack.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of that in the cities, man, unfortunately. And I actually the reason I struggle with cities is I feel so bad because those were all people with, those are all somebody's kids. Those are all people that could have had lives and potential and yeah, but homeless community is huge in Omaha. Yeah, I know the homeless problem is getting pretty huge in the States, but also in cities in Canada here too. I mean, I was technically living in an RV for a little bit. I don't know if you call that homeless, but close. Um, my sister's been homeless. Um, it don't take much. I'm only one check away from being homeless myself, or two.
I I am so sorry, but I gotta cut you
You gotta
off.
go.
Yeah, I gotta go. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all good. I better go too, man. Like I was saying earlier, I gotta cook supper and do some things. But it was good talking with you, man.
Yeah, good talking with you. I
And
gotta.
we'll do this again sometime, maybe in a few weeks.
Yeah,
Cool, man. Well, thanks for coming on. I appreciate you.
yeah. You're welcome. I
And yeah.
It's just another excuse to get to know people.
Hell yeah,
Um,
man.
I love doing that.
Me too, man. Me too. That's my thing as well. I love getting to know my community and getting to know people around me and just hanging out and having a good time.
All right.
Cool. Well, have a good night, man.
Yeah, you too.
All right. Bye.